Hey everyone, it's your boy. Look, I'm not here to point fingers or anything, but who asked for this? Reborn as a vending machine, I Now Wonder the Dungeon light novel gets an anime adaptation. Why? And you guys wonder and question every single day why I stopped watching anime. It's because of this shit. It's because the anime world is truly huffing on some copium right now. For those of you who don't know, let me get you guys back up to speed. This is a light novel series that I mentioned in passing many years ago on the main channel. I don't know if I was the first one to find this vending machine light novel. I don't even remember how I found this light novel title, but let's just say that when this Anime News Network article popped up on my Twitter feed, I got Nam flashbacks just from looking at the fucking title. Because, yeah, it seems like the anime world right now is so desperately trying to clutch on to this isekai trend that has lasted for way too many years, in my humble opinion, that they have even gone so far as to adapt a series that I'm surprised ever got a publication to begin with. Kadokawa announced on Saturday that Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wonder the Dungeon light novel series is inspiring an anime. The announcement did not reveal the anime's format, not that anyone was asking what the format was going to be anyway. Are people really just like sitting in their chairs just pulling up a cold sweat wondering if the vending machine anime adaptation is going to be a 1-core 24-minute per episode series or a 2-core 5-minute per episode series? No one cares. No one actually fucking cares. The announcement's teaser video below begins with a narrator introducing a fantasy world that has been saved numerous times by reincarnated people, then remarking with surprise that the fate of the fantasy world now lies with a vending machine. I mean, I just have to laugh at that concept. There's a part of me that secretly, I think, admires this author's sheer creativity and also lack thereof creativity. Because, God forbid, you know, I'm no author myself, but I can say for certainty that I wouldn't have the balls to try and create an isekai dungeon-crawling action fantasy series where the main character is a fucking vending machine of all objects. Look, I know Japan is known for their, like, excessive amounts of vending machines and the weird and wacky and, whoa, look at all these weird, strange vending machines in Japan, guys, but, you know, to the Japanese consumer market, vending machines are just a way of life now. There's nothing quirky or weird about vending machines to Japanese people. So why they decided to go with a vending machine of all inanimate objects to be reincarnated as, I don't know. All I do know for certainty is that someone needs to stop whoever is up in the top anime boardroom meetings to fucking stop deciding on adapting these kinds of light novels that A, no one is going to watch, B, no one is going to fucking care about, and C, is just extremely derivative and, if anything, is pushing away old-time anime fans away from new anime because we're just getting bombarded with crap like this. And look, for those of you who are going, well, Joey, how would you know if this light novel or anime adaptation is going to suck or not? I do know because I hate myself so much to the point where I have actually read the first volume of this light novel, and prepare for a shocker. It's mediocre as fuck. Just like every other isekai light novel series out there that has somehow been turned into an anime adaptation and is just filling up the cesspool of isekai light novels in the past 5 years or so. It's mediocre. It's so incredibly mediocre that it's not even worth committing to memory. And look, people are talking about it right now. People are making videos about it and tweets about it right now because of just how ridiculous and insane it is. I mean, you know, guilty as charged by the fact that you're watching this very video from me right now. But I guarantee people are gonna watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it and then go, meh, and just throw it in the trash can. Like we do with every fucking derivative isekai series for the past 5 years or so. But in case you don't know, let's read the synopsis, because Anime News Network has so kindly put a synopsis for you uncultured swines out there, in case you've never heard of this masterpiece light novel series. A middle-aged man with only one passion in his life meets a fitting end in a traffic accident. I could probably name about 50 series that start off with that sentence. That's where most stories would end, but instead, this is when his story begins, when he's reborn as what he admired the most in life, a vending machine. You know, that's one protagonist trait I think that a lot of people reading the original source material and who are going to watch this anime can really relate to. You know, damn, I thought I was the only one that had a burning passion for a machine that dispenses cans of beverages, but goddamn, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one in the world who thinks that. Finally, some representation! But his new lease on life happens in the worst place possible. What can a vending machine do in a monster-infested dungeon when he can't speak or even move on his own? Nothing. Nothing. Like, literally nothing. You literally just created the most boring fucking protagonist in all of light novel history, in probably all of anime history now, because, I mean, you're literally getting carried, like, figuratively and physically, you are literally going to be carried by all the side characters. The side characters is the only thing that's going to make this show interesting, as you can see from the title of this first fucking volume right here of the light novel. Just put a cute girl with some big titties on as a side chick, and then have a couple more quirky characters to the side, you know, maybe throw in a furry and a lolly and, you know, every other tropey fucking isekai side character in it, and boom, there you go. You have a recipe for success in Japan, because apparently people can't commit fucking more than 3 light novel series to memory without suddenly being like, you know what, I need another trash isekai. I genuinely think that anime now, at least modern anime, especially when they're adapting things like this, is just slowly turning into what happened to TV with trash TV shows. Like, you know, with all the MTV-based shows and all the reality TV-based shows. Isekai anime is literally this now. It's just trash TV. People binge watch this shit and people crave for this shit, knowing fully well that it sucks ass. And yet, everyone sees that, oh shit, people are watching this crap thing, all right, let me get in on it as well, and then before you know it, boom, you're addicted. And I think the reason why, personally for me, I never will ever get into this kind of stuff is because I never really got into the whole trash TV thing. Like, look, don't get me wrong, if you want to watch trash TV, fucking go for it. Just don't invite me to your house if you're gonna have a trash TV binge session, okay? And I think the same thing goes with this. If you like your trashy isekai shows, that is totally okay with me. Just don't invite me to your watch along, because I know, and many people in the anime community know for a fact, that there are so many great, unique, creative, and fun, and invigorating, and just better manga and light novel adaptations that are still out there in the world, and that have been out there for the longest time, that are just waiting on the front line. Just waiting on the front line to get an anime adaptation, and instead, their turn just gets swooped by shit like this. And here's the thing that I don't understand with adapting the vending machine isekai in particular, is that it didn't even do well in Japan in terms of like sales and stuff like that. I mean, it even says right here, the series only had 3 volumes, which for a light novel series adaptation is really goddamn short. See, this is the one thing I don't understand. It is truly like the anime industry right now is just huffing that copium with trying to keep this isekai trend alive, because the light novel fucking industry is trying to keep that shit alive for God knows what reason. And look, I get it, the light novel industry, anime industry, at the end of the day, it's a business, all right? You got to keep that business chugging no matter what the cost. But the cost for this, unfortunately, is that what it's going to do is, especially on the light novel side of things, it's just going to birth a bunch of authors who think that they have a genius idea, but in reality, when you compare it to the wider world of light novels and manga and anime, it's just really freaking generic and is almost bordering on just fan fiction. Honestly, if you went back to like Shousetsuka ni Naro and all of those websites in Japan that birthed a lot of light novel authors that ended up being really massive and very, you know, popular with quite unique and interesting stories. If you go back like 10 years ago, this is the kind of shit that would have been at like the bottom of the popularity list. This is the kind of shit that you would have just seen if you really dug deep down the rabbit hole on websites like that and found those like really weird niche topics. But somehow, for some reason, they're now surfacing. They're now coming to the top because apparently, at least in Japan, there is a demand for shows like this. And it honestly scares me. It honestly scares me that somewhere out there in the world, and I guarantee it's not a small group of people, somewhere out there, especially in Japan, there is a sizable group of people who probably looked at this announcement and just shat their pants in excitement. You know me, I've just turned into like a jaded, old, bitter anime fan that I never thought I would become. I lived long enough to see myself become the villain, okay? And, you know, I may be bitching and whining about this now as I was a couple of years ago when I first found this light novel, but goddamn, you know, I thought for sure we were on the dying cusp of isekai light novels and isekai anime adaptations, but no, apparently they keep shitting them out. It's like they're going to Chili's every single dinner, and then they come home and they shit out another boring, generic isekai light novel series that somehow ends up getting an anime adaptation. But yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out the trailer that's on here, then I've left it down in the description below, so, you know, make up your own mind about this. This is just my opinion about it personally. If you're a massive fan of the vending machine isekai light novel, first of all, you're lying. But second of all, let me know down in the comments below what you think about this news. I'm just really afraid that this is just another start to another trend of anime that is just demotivating me to watch new series. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack my face over here to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep making that big channel number go bigger. And over here next to my head is a couple more videos you can check out as well if you enjoyed this one. And if there are any more videos and topics you'd like me to talk about, then hey, hit your boy up on his social media, Twitter and Instagram, links in the description below. And yeah, vending machine isekai, anime adaptation, fuck my life. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.